It's the Brick Wall on PATV. Tonight, we have a little format change. Plus, music from MC Knox and John Jeremy. Now, here's your host, Peter Coleman. Yes, that's right. Oh, thank you. Golf claps all around. Yes, I am Peter Coleman, and this is still pretty much the Brick Wall, PATV's premier variety show. You know that deal, right? We got music, we got comedy, and we are bringing it all to your living room. Or, you know, maybe the toilet if you're watching on your phone. No judgment, just wash your hands. Anywho, we still got music and comedy coming at you, but we're gonna play with the format a little bit. Sponsors be damned. I don't need your $10 donation, Mom. We do what we want here at PATV, so you're gonna just sit there and take it. No, seriously though, you're gonna like it, I think. Let's get weird. Before we get into it though, I want to remind everybody to follow PATV Brick Wall on Instagram, and if you want to get in on this action, email patvbrickwall@gmail.com. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your act, birthday, social, mother's maiden name, name of your first pet, and we will get you on this show. Later on, we're going to have music from MC Knox and John Jeremy, but first, they're going to be joining us on our panel. So let's give it up for MC Knox and John Jeremy and Adam J. Sperling, everyone. Big round of applause. You can applaud for each other, if not yourselves.
I'm applauding for
me.
me.
It's not masturbatory.
This is
It's
for
totally
me.
cool. All right, so now we're going to look back on some of the top stories from this summer. There's certainly been a lot of news these days, hasn't there? Yeah, it's been nuts. It's been nuts. But we're going to do our best to keep things relatively light and fluffy. So let's start off with this summer's biggest story. And that, of course, is the raid on Area 51.
Love it.
Yeah, you've heard of this, right?
Yeah.
If you haven't, for those of you viewers who haven't heard of this, over 2 million people have expressed interest in raiding Area 51 on September 20th this year with the rationale that they, quote, can't stop all of us. Their intent being, quote, to see them aliens as well as clap some alien cheeks.
Whoop whoop. That gets a whoop whoop.
I'm not entirely sure what that means. It sounds like some form of corporal punishment. What do you guys think? Do you support this? How do you think it's going to go down?
I mean, you said 2 million people are supporting it. I mean, 1 million of those are my fake accounts that I've created just for that purpose. But I do think that there is a big following behind it, and they're right. They can't stop all of us at once. So if we take 2 trips, then we get double the chances, and we can get double the aliens. And Peter,
Double the alien cheeks.
Peter, you get double the alien cheeks, all to yourself.
Yeah.
So, but if each alien already has like 7 or 8 cheeks, because we don't know what their anatomy is going to be like, that's like 14 cheeks. I can't handle all of those cheeks.
Well,
so
you
there's going to
better
be
get
something to go
yourself
around.
ready, man.
I'm just saying there's going to be extra cheeks to go around if you guys wanna come. I'll
Send
need
some
a
extra
puzzle.
invites.
Wanna tap
We don't
them
know.
aliens.
Do any of you have a particular strategy for handling Area 51?
I mean, I hear a lot of people talking about Naruto running, but the problem is that they're already going to have at least several Jonin guarding this place, so you're going to have to make sure that you have some really, really high-quality jutsu if you're going to get past the people guarding, Area 51. It's actually, little-known fact, my Naru fans out there, it's actually where the village hidden in the sand is, really located, so Gar are going to come up and he's going to kill you with some sand. I'm just saying, you got to be ready for this shit.
I don't know what 35% of the words that you just said are, but I'm excited by all of them.
50
That
here.
makes 2 of
50
us.
here.
Wow.
Get going.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
Well, I think Naruto running was a good strategy if we kept it secret. But as we know, Naruto running is really effective, so the guards will be Naruto running at us.
Mm-hmm.
Can someone explain what Naruto running is?
So it's you run really fast and you let your arms kind of like trail behind you. Like you do this
Okay.
kind of like except really fast.
Okay,
And
all right.
apparently it makes you nearly impervious to bullets. It was actually originally developed during the Boxer Rebellion in China, but they weren't able to get the technique entirely down. And even then, it was based off of the earlier ghost dance movement of the Native Americans trying to resist American settlers. So it's been a very long chain of development for the Naruto run, which only finally came to a climax in, I believe, 2002 in Japan. So it's been a technique that's literally been in development for centuries.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's one way.
Yeah,
Any-
I mean,
any-
Naruto running. I mean, if we're doing that, I say, screw that. Let's go with the Nimbus Cloud, Goku style. Hop on that. Go over everything, right? They're not expecting it. You go with the cloud, and that's it. You're good. You're just going over everything. You go over the fence, right?
I did see a picture though of several of the soldiers posing like the Ginyu Force, which leads me to believe that the Ginyu Force itself may be called in to defend it. And I don't know if the Nimbus Cloud can stand up against Frieza's elite shock troops.
Peter, I've just got to say, it's not often that I end up in a room and I am the least nerdy of the bunch, so I just want to thank all of you for being here. It's really helping my self-esteem.
This is terrific. I did not expect this when I woke up this morning, but I am digging every second of it. I have to say, I have a totally different strategy than you guys, because honestly, I am a little concerned, because they do have all the tanks and the guns, you know? So if it were me, I would go at it Solid Snake style, but instead of hiding under a cardboard box, I would get myself a cactus suit, and just like every few feet, I'd be like, you know, just sort of blend in with the scenery to avoid all the gunfire.
Yeah.
Shoot, what about the tall guy with the trench coat? We could just like all get under one trench coat, walk us.
They'll think we're just
knock
one
on the door.
person, and then they'll be like, it's just
They're gonna
one
let
guy.
One person in. One person can make it into Area 51.
Yeah,
Always
that
comes
actually might be a
down to
really
the
good
trench
approach.
coat.
Guys, take notes, take notes.
Do any of you, in all seriousness, does anybody believe in aliens?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in it.
Yeah, there's a question mark there.
I mean, scientifically, now I'm back in the nerd pool. It's exciting. Welcome back, Adam.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you. Scientifically, aliens probably exist, but the aliens that we think of, like the Green Martians, they do exist. So that's good. So yes is my answer.
Huh. Oh, all right. Yeah.
I mean, I am a worshiper of Great Cthulhu who came to our planet, you know, eons ago from beyond the stars, and he's technically an alien. So I not only believe in, but literally worship.
But he's not an alien from another planet. He's an alien from another dimension, and it's really funny that you bring that up. I'm
That's
actually playing.
a good point.
I'm playing a Call of Cthulhu tabletop game tomorrow.
Really?
No joke. I got the handbook this morning. I have to read all the rules. I don't know when.
Is
I'm
it
gonna have
as
time.
thick as like a Lovecraft story?
It's like 280 pages for the guidebook. I don't know. I'm like gonna figure out how to make my character. and we'll
You know
take
what?
it
You know what's
Yeah.
fun, guys.
Um,
You know what's fun is that at this point, everyone will have tuned out, so we can say whatever we want.
That's. You might be right. Except, either that or the other end of the spectrum, and now everyone is tuned in to watch the Uber Dorks.
Oh yeah.
Either way, we should probably move on to our next segment. But first, right, now there's more words I have to say. Okay, so apparently Facebook has finally removed this event from the website, stating that it violates their rules and procedures, which is a shame. But the damage is already done. People have already bought plane tickets to Nevada. Celebrities have pledged their commitment to join the raid. You know what? I just skipped right past that somehow. So let's just move on to the next thing. That's fine. Our next big segment is Jeffrey Epstein. Jeff, there he is. There he is.
There he was.
There he was. So,
there he were.
murdered.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Killed by the aliens.
Right. Okay. So that's the end of that. Now,
Solved it.
so gun controls.
Ah, yeah, I love this, I love this.
Yay!
Back to the fun stuff.
Back to the fun stuff.
pew,
Gun
pew,
control is a
pew,
big
pew.
problem in this country for, I don't know, 200 years. Definitely the last 20. Let's just say for a long time. The country's been divided about how to deal with it. Some want tighter restrictions. universal background checks, closing gun show loopholes, demanding common sense gun laws, whereas the other side of the argument opposes common sense. It's gotten so bad in this country that Amnesty International has issued a travel warning to people thinking of coming to the United States to be on high alert due to increased levels of gun violence in this country. Imagine that. We are now one of those dangerous countries your grandparents warned you about. Like, oh, watch out for pickpockets when you go to Amsterdam. Or you're going to Ireland. Or you might get cold cocked in a bar fight. America? You'll get straight up shot. Let's open it up to the panel. What do you guys think of guns and all that?
Guns?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I think we gotta control donuts.
Donuts.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, you mean
They're-
driving donuts recklessly, or
they're killing.
cream jelly
They're
filled?
killing a lot of people.
So you're saying that obesity and the advent of high fructose corn syrup is a bigger threat in this country than guns? I mean, you're not wrong there, Neil deGrasse Tyson. There are things that kill people more, but you know, you can choose to eat a donut or not eat the donut. It's very rare that someone dies because someone drove by and force-fed them 50 donuts and they went into a diabetic.
Though it does happen.
No, we said we should control them.
So
we can
We
still
don't need
have
to
the
ban
donut.
people forcing donuts on
Yeah,
other people.
there's no donuts for
Just-
anybody.
Just set background checks for who can force donuts on other people.
Yeah.
That's the
thorough
policy.
background checks.
Any other suggestions from the peanut gallery?
I mean, like, I'm honestly a bit ambivalent on it. Like, admittedly, I feel like there is some importance to having people be able to be armed, especially considering some of the stuff that this government's doing. But at the same time, like, I shouldn't have to, you know, take a ton of classes and everything, go to the DMV to drive a car, and then be able to buy a literal death machine for like $300 at a show. Like, I think we can meet somewhere in the middle that makes a little more sense.
So your point is that guns should be as regulated as
Yeah,
cars,
we
or
should
that
have some-
cars should be as unregulated as guns?
You know what? No, the cars. I'm going for the cars.
You're
I
going for the
changed my
cars?
answer. Let's go Mad Max.
Wow. All
Let's do
right.
it.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm down.
We've done a complete 180 here on the brick
We've
wall.
done a complete 360, like
Donuts.
a donut.
See, they're
Back.
everywhere.
Yeah.
See, I'm just happy that since we have all of this, our grandparents are right. America is basically a third world country when it comes to guns. I'm just glad that I don't have to take a plane ride out of JFK to get to a foreign country. I'm just happy to stay right here, right in my own backyard, and I can live in fear just like everyone else in every other country.
Wow.
So it's really exciting.
We've got
That's
some
really
travel
beautiful.
brochures as you exit the studio. Please take one on your way out, and a bulletproof vest. Well, there you have it. The streets are no longer paved in gold. They are paved in lead, motherfucker! Anyway, it's not our fault, guys. It's not our fault. There's some serious issues in our country that us refined metropolitan folk just don't understand in terms of banning high-capacity magazines. One rural Twitter user poses a serious question. How do I kill the 30 to 50 feral hogs that run into my yard within 3 to 5 minutes while my small kids play? Which brings us to our next segment. Who would win in a fight?
Oh yeah.
There we go. Okay, so, panel, who would win in a fight? One small child or 30 to 50 feral hogs?
Do the hogs have guns?
Not according to this picture.
Is the child Leonidas from 300?
He does not appear to be with, I mean, the sandals maybe, but I don't know if they had that color dye blue back then. Oh, maybe they did.
Yeah, that kid is fucked.
He looks pretty modern. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a fucked, we have a
I think we got a double fucked here.
double fucked.
You know, I don't know, man. I don't know what this kid's ability is. You know, I don't know if he's specially trained. Maybe he has some training.
Maybe
Okay.
he can Naruto run.
Yeah,
Maybe he can Naruto run.
right
All
through them. Yeah.
So we are undecided about the 30 to 50 feral hogs versus one child. Okay, on to the next one. We have 30 to 50 feral hogs or one small child with an assault rifle.
Does the assault rifle have ammo?
Yeah. Otherwise.
Oh, I'm just.
it's just a
He can
blunt
also
object.
attempt to club them with it.
No, I'm gonna say he's got a 30 to 50 magazine, 30 to 50 round magazine.
I say that kid could definitely do it. Look into that kid's eyes. Those are the eyes of a killer. You can see the bloodlust and joy within his eyes. He's staring at those hogs. He's thinking about how he's going to send them straight to piggy hell. I believe in him. Even when he runs out of ammo, that kid will fucking bite these things' jugulars out, feast upon them in front of their children, and then go take a nap. That's just what I see.
So on to our next question. Oh, anybody else want to take a stab at it or a shot at it?
We're not in Great Britain.
So,
No knives here.
No knives. No knives.
My-
No, we have knives.
I've never seen a knife.
That's not a knife. So
Yeah.
it's also not a British accent.
No.
What do you think? What
Well,
do you
do the hogs have pumped up kicks so that they may or may not outrun the bullets?
Yes, but remember, they're not outrunning the bullets. They're running toward the kid.
They better run. I mean, faster than his bullets.
I see what you're doing.
the kick. Do we have that copywritten? Are we all right?
As long as you don't sing
it well.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you sing it shitty, even then, I'd probably, yeah. But we got it. We got it.
Okay, it's a reference to pumped up kicks by
Yeah.
Foster the Beaver.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it.
Adopt the child. The children.
All right. Our final round. Final round for this segment. Oh, wow, yeah, that's right. How about 30 to, it's not our final round. How about 30 to 50 feral hogs versus 30 to 50 million fire ants?
God. I'm gonna go with the hogs.
Still the hogs.
I'm gonna still say the hogs.
There's 30 to 50 million of them.
But they're so small.
Yeah, but they're aggressive motherfuckers. Have you ever had to take on one fire ant? They suck.
Do they, or is it more of a bite?
They bite. Oh, gee, all right. We're gonna go down to a panel of 3.
Bye, Peter.
What do you think, John?
You know, this is a really tough decision right here. I mean,
Well, you don't have to choose which one of them you attack. It's just more like, who do you think's gonna win in a fight?
who do I think's gonna win in a fight?
Yeah.
I think that it's something I'd love to see, though. I'm not sure. It's something that I'd need to see personally and watch it go down.
So you're saying you're so intrigued that we got to do like a pay-per-view event.
Yes.
30 to 50 hogs versus 30 to 50 million fire ants. Mike, can we arrange 30 to 50 million fire ants?
Tune in next time on The Brick Wall.
I'm gonna quit college so I can stay here and watch that.
And I am gonna call out sick that
And I'm gonna watch.
boy is gonna
And
be
John
exciting.
is also here.
If I may, I'm gonna definitely say the ants, because if there's one thing that A Bug's Life taught me, it's that when confronted with a large number of superior opponents, ants will create some sort of bird-like construct out of twigs and leaves and such, and through setting it on fire and through intimidation will confuse their opponents into being demoralized and routed, and then they're just gonna eat them.
That's interesting, because if The Ant's Life taught me one thing, or Bug's Life, or whatever it is, I didn't watch it. But if it taught me one thing,
Bug's Life. There's
okay,
two different movies.
The Bug's Life. If the
An
Bug's
Ant's
Life
Bug.
taught me anything, it's that the power of family really overcomes anything. And I think these
And we learned all
feral-
about the power of family from A Bug's Aunt.
A Bug's Ant.
There was an aunt.
I'm gonna let that sit.
It was a hump.
That's a deep one. I'm still calling it for the ants, though. I believe in those little dudes. They're a testament to how, individually we may be weak, but we can come together and do something like break into Area 51. Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah,
Oh
we're the
my
ants.
good lord! You
We can
brought it
be
back
the
home.
ants.
You brought it back home. Okay.
Donuts.
All right. For our final round, our actual final round, we have a guy in a blue shirt versus a guy in a red shirt.
Blue shirt all day, every day.
Fool. Red shirt.
I'm gonna have to go with yellow.
Are you colorblind?
It's a trick question. They wouldn't fight. That's Bob and Steve. They've been best friends for years. Steve was Bob's best man, for God's sake. Come on, get it together, you
But
guys.
what about when he catches him banging his wife? That's going to lead to a fight.
Did we already cover that too, or was that backstage? That was
Backstage.
It's been a long day so far. All right, moving on. This generation gets a really bad rap. No, literally, I mean that. The worst rap. I don't even know who that is, but it looks atrocious.
I envy you.
It's Lil Dude.
Anyway, many of the cranky old people who complain about the youngins don't even realize that there's a distinction between Xenials with an X and Xenials with a Z. So introducing our next segment is Adam. Take it away, sir.
Hi, I'm Adam, and I'm here to talk about millennials and Xennials and Gen Z. And I've done a little bit of research, and in my research I found it's a little bit interesting. There's a company that I found called McCrindle. McCrindle. It's the newest McDonald's menu item. It's a mix of the McRib and a Kindle. You can try to read while you're chomping down on some feral hogs. So the person in charge of McCrindle, it's a data research company. The person in charge is called Mark McCrindle. That's him right there. And now Mark McCrindle was born to a used car salesman and Paul Ryan, so he's done pretty well for himself from there. But this company has some bold claims about what it can do with data research. Specifically, they say that we can help brands and organizations develop strategies for an uncertain future, and we deliver forecasts in ways that are compelling, memorable, and inspiring, which made my discovery of this even the sweeter. Now, this data company made a flip book with the purpose of teaching boomers and millennials how to speak like Gen Z. This is my favorite thing that I've come across in the past few days, so I'm really excited to share this with you. Let's take a look at some of the letters that we have in this Gen Z alphabet. C. C is the first letter in the alphabet. C is for cray cray, because when life is way, way too crazy for one word. Clever. Really, really good job, guys. E. E is for emoticon. I mean, but everyone knows that no one uses emoticons anymore. Millennials generally speak using a combination of dick pics and self-deprecating jokes. So that's us. I. I is for I, because I am the center of everything. Actually, I'm not the center of everything. Earth is the center of the solar system. So that's exciting. K.
Have you fact-checked this before?
We've
Well, McCrindle is a data research company, so I'm sure they've done the research.
Have they
and the
ever
data.
sort of moved on to a
Copernicus?
heliocentric model.
That sounds sciencey. I'm sure it's right.
There
Talk
we
about it
go.
later.
K. K is the next letter in the alphabet. K. K is for K-Go. Why write OK Go when you can write K-Go? Now, the last time I wrote OK Go is when I was telling my friend about the cool Chicago-based band known for their music videos, OK Go. They had that treadmill video back in like
That was a good one.
1840. I don't know, I wasn't born yet. N. N is for no. And no is generally said to people in authority. Actually, no is often said to millennials when they're looking to buy a house in the market that the boomers totally fucked over.
There we go.
Yeah. So finally, our last letter is Z for Zed, or Z for Zed. It's Australian, so I guess we can forgive some of it. But my favorite thing about this is the terrible amalgamation of everything that is terrible about this list in this next slide. Harrow, cray cray, Winfail, lols, nom, JKs, V random selfie props, defs, totes, and hearts, LMS Kago, TBH like for like, photobomb, onesie YOLO, oh my gosh, hashtag. McCrindle, I've got to say, you've never done this before, but you've outdone yourself.
Is that a real thing? Does that
Genuinely.
mean something?
That is, that's my Wi-Fi password.
I reject that. I will not allow it in my reality. I'm going to say no to that.
Well, I'm a youngin, so I kind of get it, and that's hip. That's
We get
real
it.
hip.
You're young.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but Peter, you're old, right? you're very, very old.
As ancient as the trees.
There, yeah. These bones are creaking and cracking all day long.
Yeah, so what I figured I'd do is I'd create a little quiz to embarrass you over your knowledge, test you about your knowledge of Gen Z slang and millennial slang.
I'm not gonna do well.
Okay, and you guys,
I've never heard these questions before, just so you know.
and you guys can play along too.
Hell yeah.
All right, question 1. I've always wanted to be a game show host, so this is exciting for me. Question 1. What does it mean to secure the bag?
Is this like a thing that two spies have to do on a mission, like at an airport where they're back to back and like they do the handoff?
I mean, it is common in the Gen Z spy market, but no, that's
That's
not
the thing. Secure the
secure the bag.
You guys know what this is?
Yeah,
yeah, I
it
mean-
means you go into the gym. You got your gym bag. You see secure, and you
No,
get,
no, it's
that's
when
what
you
it
it's when you
means.
get like new underwear and it finally like cushions your sack properly. It secures the bag. What? You're all uninformed.
Oh, secure the bag. There we
Secure
go.
the bag. That checks out.
You're all painfully wrong in your own painful ways. It actually means to make money. And I'll use it in a sentence, don't worry. Despite his best efforts, Peter hasn't secured any bag for his work on the brick wall.
That is 100% accurate. This is charity.
All
Okay.
right, Peter, 0 for 1. Not
for
great.
1. 0 for
Got an
1.
0 for. Question 2.
Let's keep it going.
What does it mean if I say, I'm dead?
It's a really hard sentence to utter while still being truthful. I'm
I
dead.
will
Does
not
it
lie.
mean? Okay, hold on. Something was so funny that you died laughing.
You might hear that often, but it actually means that something was like mildly funny. So like to use it in a sentence, Peter just told a joke and I'm dead.
I wish my jokes had that kind of power over you, Adam. Why are you dead for a mild joke?
Oh, because it's sort of like LOL, laughing out loud, in case you're.
No, we invented that one. It came out long before you were a twinkle in your daddy's eye.
In the ancient days, when the
Oh, you mean
LOL
like-
was
you mean
pulled
like
from the
19
stars.
years ago, which was like 4 or 5 lifetimes ago for you.
That would make me
That would mean you're 5 years old.
Do they not teach math in the new
No,
curriculum?
it's Common Core,
You're right.
and
exactly.
so you almost got one.
Oh, I'll take 0.5.
0.5 points?
0.5 for 2.
You're at 0.5 for. Next question. What, Peter Coleman, what is a bop?
As it's something that we still are trying to figure out who put it in the bop shubop shubop.
Wow. I have a joke that I'm trying to make fun of you with here, but that was worse. You're doing my job
Can I borrow this for a second?
Coleman.
Can I borrow that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
So, you're actually kind of. Do you guys have any idea what a bop is?
I know that the Bop It was a device created to torture small children in the early 2000s.
Absolutely.
I'm confusing it with the boop.
Ooh, what's
Oh, yeah,
what's
the
a
No,
boop?
it's the bop it.
Yeah, that's the Bop It. He's saying the boop, like when you like touch the and you go boop.
When I see a dog, I'm just like I can't. I just have to.
You gotta boop that snoot.
Or like
You
when
got
you're
to.
when
You gotta
you're
be-
playing
you gotta
when
be-
you're
has
playing
to.
like a fighting game or you're playing Dark Souls or something like that, and you get like the final, you get that final kill on someone, you always have to go boop boosh, and then you thrust them into the ground. And there's like it creates a sense of dissonance between like the lightheartedness of the boop and like the power of a claymore, like literally bisecting someone.
He'll be freestyling later. Just so you guys know.
Thanks for keeping this quiz fun. But a bop is actually just a really good song. So I had in a sentence here, and you'll see how yours is. Your self burn was so much more aloe needing. That's another term we use.
Again,
Yeah.
we invented that.
You invented aloe
No, we invented you need some aloe vera for that burn.
because it's not a very funny joke.
Well, then you used it. God.
You can't win. But to use it in a sentence, Peter probably thinks that The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel is a bop. I'd say that's a more recent reference than who put the bop. Oh, can't sing. Sorry, who put the boop in the boop shaboop shaboop,
All
so
right.
we don't get copywritten.
I'm not even joking. Sound of Silence is like literally in my top 5 favorites.
Oh, it's
that is a bop.
It is a bop.
No, that's not. That's a tune. That's what that is.
all right. So
That's a
we've had
joint.
bops, we've had boops.
All
What?
right. So I'm 0.5 for 3. Go on.
All right.
We are all 0.5 for 3.
I'm 100%. I'm a god.
What's a snack, Peter?
A bag of chips.
You have weird fetishes, man.
I would have said it.
That'll be funny. See you later.
You're not going to explain it to me now, are you?
So I
John,
assume
you
from that
wanna-
you know.
Is it like a term for a lady who you'd like to do things to?
Yeah, it's
sort of
someone.
thing?
Do
it's
things
someone
with.
attractive.
Let's not objectify people.
You are absolutely correct, and I apologize to the viewers at home.
That's the boomer generation, everybody.
I'm not.
Just totally
Look,
anti-feminist.
dude, you settled the West. It's okay. You've accomplished a lot.
What am I, 3 seconds older than you?
So I was.
It's a long 3 seconds, right?
Time is relative. I'm Einstein you.
Yeah, so I was trying to come up with a sentence based on like my other sentences talking about Peter for a snack. I could not come up with anything for the life of me.
I'm just saying, to call someone a snack, like, you don't eat with the food. You eat the food, which is why I
And
went
you're.
with the...
What's
What's the next question? What's the next question?
It's such a greatest generation move.
Just go to the next
It's such a greatest generation move to keep defending yourself. Just saying.
I'm gonna fucking murder you after this show. What's the next question?
Who or what is Stan?
Stan? Like
Lee?
Laurel and Hardy? Stan and Ollie?
What?
Wow. Stan is don't be like Stan, because Stan's just like a normal dude. It's such a Stan thing to do.
Stan is being a big fan of somebody. So it's based on the sorry, don't be offended.
I
here.
will
The-
eviscerate you with a coffee cup.
It's based on the Eminem song. Something. Please don't be offended. I don't want to.
That's all right.
I've heard way worse.
All right.
Okay, next.
So we're running out of time for my quiz. It seems like, but
Speak faster.
all right. True or false? You want to catch these hands?
True.
False. I'm ripped. Catching these hands means me beating you up, but it's not polite to hurt your elders, so I won't. Final question. All right, so I have a little bit of faith in you. I trust you know what yeet is.
You need it for baking. Yeast.
Yeet.
Oh, yeet.
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 As in yeet.
Yeet is actually a type of gun.
Yeet. Huh.
No, that's not a gat.
No, that's the Yeet cannon. They put it up. A company put it up online, like a poll of like, what do you want us to call our new gun? And they said the Yeet cannon.
Oh, okay. But it
Sorry.
was something else before it was a gun.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I've got to say, you don't know what it is, but what's the opposite of yeet? Of course, it's yoink, as in the famous phrase, "The Lord yeeteth and the Lord yoinketh away."
So to yeet is to give?
It's sort of to chuck.
Get rid of something. Like
To yeet.
yeet this thing right.
Oh,
out of
yeet
here.
that gat?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
got
yeet
it.
someone out of existence.
You
with
got
this
it.
thing.
You're good.
All right.
Well, I've just got to say that I have to give you an F on this quiz because I got to pay respects. I got to pay respects, man. Press F to pay respects.
Look,
you
dude.
did fantastic.
Oh, F for fantastic.
Thank you. Look,
Nope.
I'd just like to say we all failed it together.
Look, the none of you, me, John, we don't have our names on the Declaration of Independence. That's something that only you have. Okay, so hold on to that. We've all got our own accomplishments. We all have our shortcomings.
Why didn't I hire him as my writer?
You
He's
can't
better than
afford
me
him,
at this.
Probably. All right, Munchkin. It's time to turn the tables. Here's a little thing I like to call Q's for Z's.
Oh,
You ready?
no.
You ready?
Yes.
You had a long enough nap time? Yeah?
I'm
right.
so offended right now. You don't understand. It's not okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Question 1, Hotshot Pop Quiz. Which of the following is not a way to die along the Oregon Trail? A. Cholera. B, starvation, C, broken arm, D, fever.
See, you know what's funny? You seem to think I don't know Oregon Trail. I played Oregon Trail all the time growing up.
Yeah, but he actually, traveled the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, I played it. I played it on my iPod.
What's the answer?
It's it was the second one, Star something. What was that?
Starvation.
What was the first one then?
Cholera.
Ooh, Starvation. No, yeah.
It's starvation.
Woo.
All right, good job. You got one.
You're giving me multiple choice, so it's
Number 2, yeah, I'm nice to you. The children are our future. One would dial *69 to A, call back the last number that called you, B, block your number from appearing on caller ID, C, save money on the phone call, D, skip right to voicemail.
E.
Would you
Nice.
rather *69 or 69 a star? These are the
This is his quiz, not mine.
Let's just
I've already
go.
got myself in enough hot
Let's
water.
go skip to voicemail.
Incorrect!
Oh no.
Incorrect! It's to call back the number that last called you. That's
I don't
right.
get phone calls. I use a Fleep Chat.
I'm regretting this format change instantly. Okay, number 3. It's time for our audio daily double.
Ooh.
What is this the sound of?
I know this one.
That is the sound of dial-up internet.
Actually, it is the sound of 2 robots fucking.
Sound of 2 robots fucking!
Shit! Come on!
All right. You're 2 for 3. Keep it up.
Doing good, man.
Number 4. Pogs are stacked high and then scattered on the floor using a hard plastic or metal piece called A, a smacker, B, a slapper, C, a hammer, D, a slammer.
Slammer.
You see, we didn't have the internet when we were kids. We had to go to the library to look up research. All right, number 5. A-E-U, killer tofu. E-I-E-U-E-U, killer tofu.
Ting tang, walla walla bing bang.
A.
I keep doing it.
A,
I'm
the
sorry.
beets. B, the turnips. C, the yuccas. D, the yams.
It's the beats, because it's there.
No, I told you to not have the image with the thing on the drum set. You killed it. All right, that one doesn't count.
All right.
6. You can gauge the overall health of your Tamagotchi by checking all of these meters except A, hunger, B, potty, C, happy, D, discipline.
Potty. No. Potty.
What is it?
Shh. Potty.
It's potty.
Potty!
Look at these before I. All right, 7. OJ famously fled the fuzz on the LA freeway while driving what? A, a Mustang, B, a Bronco, C, a Colt, D, an Equus.
I swear none of those are cars except for Mustang. Mustang.
It's a Bronco! I stumped him! I got one in there!
I got an F on the test. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you did pretty good. What was that, 5 for 7?
I think so.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's enough of these shenanigans for today. Thank you for coming to my panel. Thank you for coming on the show. You guys, man, I'm so defeated right now. We are going to let MC Knox and John Jeremy do their thing. I want to thank Adam for coming on and just pissing all over these old decrepit bones and joining in here. We'll be right back with music, but
And I want to thank you for killing Goliath.
I still have the slingshot, motherfucker.
I knew it!
All right. But first, a shameless plug for PATV. Roll it.
The torso, even more so, Lydia, oh Lydia, have you met Lydia?
There you go. That's a take. So I'm not quite sure how to get the costume in there. That's why I'm going to take a look at all my scripts. I have every one of them in here. Every script we ever wrote. It's like 100.
Person I work with.
Oh, we could do duel, but we don't have the swords.
Why do we rely on props?
We don't have a whip.
If I knew.
You can make a Party City run.
I see a lot on the board. What are we actually going to do? There could be editing. So as long as we have a shot of them alone in the dark, you can do whatever you want with it later.
Do you need a priest costume? Do you need a book?
I have a black shirt Put a white collar in there. He's got to learn lines. He's got to learn lines.
Doctor, you have spent a lifetime of study, countless hours bent over a telescope. Are we alone?
No. So we could do those, and everyone here should be in it. You should be in it.
Thanks, Arthur.
Do you need flowers? Then come on down to Walter's Flowers. We have all kinds of flowers for all flower occasions. We have sunflowers, rose flowers, tulip flowers, sunflowers, lily flowers, and Walter flowers. That's me. Walter Flowers of Walter's Flowers.
And then you chit chat, no dialogue, just thank shake hands, thanks for coming, blah 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 blah. So no reaction from you this time. Straight back to the two shot after he says fine.
Well, that's all the time we have for the short answer.
Sounds good.
I'm nervous. Don't be. You'll look fine.
Hello and welcome back to The Short Answer. I'm your host, Dean Phillips. I'm joined by Wyoming Senator William Goodwin, eminent statesman, diplomat, and politician of no fixed opinions. Vice Chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee, former representative for the 8th District of Wyoming, and ex-mayor of Chugwater. How are you this evening, Senator?
Fine.
Well, that's all the time we have for The Short Answer. Tune in next time when we'll be joined by the sitting Secretary of State as we ask if his chair is comfortable. Good night. Really feel like we made a difference.
Take a look at it, because that was probably one of the best first takes we've ever seen.
I rehearsed so much for this role.
Yeah, it was perfect. Perfect. Come on through.
My whole life I was waiting for this role.
Yeah, you nailed it. What a take, let me tell you.
Well, it's getting a little late. I think it's got to be, about midnight? So I'll see you later.
But I need your help. The British are coming.
Look, I support our troops. Have fun with that.
Is he still recording?
Oh, hey, we are back, and let's give it up for MC Knox. Woo!
There we go. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do a couple songs for you guys, and then my friend John's gonna come on. We're gonna do some freestyling together. We freestyled for a little while in a group called Wild Stylin', so we're gonna reunite just for you dudes. Alrighty, so without further ado, you want to get us started on the first song? This microphone's working, right? Okay, awesome. Alright, so this is a Halloween song. It's written for anyone who grew up during the 90s, myself included. 3, 2, 1, go. On a little road trip down to the cabin. 5 teens in a station wagon. We got the jock who never stopped bragging, but the fine bitch in the back is banging. And thirdly, actually, could we turn the volume up a little bit? Sorry, I can't really quite hear it. Restart it. My bad, folks. I could be able to hear the music, right? Take 2. Three, 2, 1, go. On a little road trip down to the cabin. 5 teens in a station wagon. We got the jock who never stopped bragging, but the fine bitch in the back is banging. And thirdly, get the virtuous virgin, the first to the urge of a certain insertion. Nerd in the backseat, he's flirting with her, though he knows that it won't be returning. 5th spot occupied with a stoner, back in the bowl, never really grown up. Holds up, joint roll as they pull up. No idea that they already so fucked. There's a killer in the woods with a hatchet, batshit. Escape the straitjacket. Don't you know that it's hazardous to step on the scene of a slasher flick? Seems so peaceful till a killer reap a whole cheek full of people. Somehow we defeat the evil and it all seems calm till we get to the sequel. Seems so peaceful till a killer reap a whole cheek full of people. Somehow we defeat the evil and it all seems calm till we get to the sequel. Y'all know the whole song and dance. Sluts in the jock pulling down his pants, snakes and axe to the back in the back of the van. Round one, down one for the cast. Jock survives, thirst for revenge. Everybody else shitted in their deep ends. No, we get to the argument sequence when they ask if he's gone off the deep end. No service, phones won't resend. Is it a prank, a performance, a pretend? Fuck that, focus on the defense. It gets an ending that's less than decent. Strong sips off for a second to get high and ends up with a machete in his left eye. Still the kill seem familiar when he steps by. Let's ignore it till he gets to the next guy. Seems so peaceful till a killer reap a whole jeep full of people. Somehow we defeat the evil and it all seems calm till we get to the sequel. Seems so peaceful till a killer reap a whole jeep full of people. Somehow we defeat the evil and it all seems calm till we get to the sequel. Killer in the house now, 1v2, already edgy. Run from the room, out to the dusk and the dark and the gloom. On a course for the force, close to their doom. Jock goes first, to the girl for the last. Killer got skills so he vanish in a flash. Take advantage of the land, every trail and pass. Hound them, found above the sound of their gasp. Now it's time for the gross hat sequence. Jock cries out when he's chopped into pieces. Drop the mask, it's the loser, the nerd in the form of a murderous suitor. And he won't shoot her, he's stabbing a bitch while she's struggling, gasping, grabbing a brick. Swings for his head, bash it to bits. Can't beat the last chick in a slasher flick. Seems so peaceful till a killer reap a whole jeep full of people. Somehow we defeat the evil and it all seems calm till we get to the sequel. Seems so peaceful till a killer reap a whole jeep full of people. Somehow we defeat the evil and it all seems calm till we get to the sequel. Slasher flick. Alrighty guys, that one right there is an ode to all those movies from the 90s. Talking Scream. And actually, every slasher flick I've ever seen. Oh man, that's my beautiful stuff. Alrighty, yo, so for our next one, I believe our next one is a story about me. So if we want to transition on into it, I certainly wouldn't be opposed. Although this is a fucking fire beat. This is from a guy named Tantu, T-A-N-T-U. Gotten a couple beats from him, including the next one. But he's a pretty good dude. If anyone out there is looking for beats, guy makes fire. All right, so let's see. What do we got coming up next? Oh, yeah. So I've had people ask me, Knox, where did you learn how to rap? Well, I'll tell you right now. I've been a mess since I was 9, my wiring's fried, but I promise it's not a product of getting high. Skin the lid of my third eye and tossed it aside. So let me tell you about the night I lost my mind. As a kid I was in bed, lying up undercover. Something came in so I prayed I'd remain undiscovered. Hiding quiet like a cop undercover, silently suffering under this fucking hovering buzzard. It came close, my blood froze in place. It said, open your eyes, I know you're awake, and behold the face of a hole in space. I'm not here to kill you, kid. If that was only the case, you'd already be sticky viscera all over the place. No, I was chosen to show you the way. Then like a black hole to the throat of a snake, he folded space, and I was pulled through the gate. I've been selected as a messenger, profane pop to spread the word when I pen a verse. I'm a curse to burst the worst in me, a curse whenever I get the urge to breathe. I've been selected as a messenger, profane prophet, spread the word when I pen a verse. I'm a curse to burst the worst in me, a curse whenever I get the urge to breathe. Awoke in a city, scene of the skullduggery. I'd be running but some junkies were in front of me, and at the back of me that demon started chuckling, utterly unprepared. It was happening too suddenly. Then they bowed to the beast at my back, took exacto knives to wrist, started bleeding black. Dark bargain, part of keeping the pact with the patron in charge of the creatures of the cracks. Gave him a sack. The burlap was squirming, can't be certain, but I'm pretty sure the burden was a person. Then the beast delivered a dark sermon on many parts, forbidden arts and harsh curses. Hexen converted words into weapons, got it with deafness, and learned I was next in line to earn this infernal profession. But no questions, it's only the first lesson. I've been selected as a messenger, profane prophet, spread the word when I pen a verse. I'm a curse to burst the worst in me, a curse whenever I get the urge to breathe. I've been selected as a messenger, profane prophet, spread the word when I pen a verse. I'm a curse to burst the worst in me, a curse whenever I get the urge to breathe. Next came a valley of curious chrome titans, eyes upon the sky in a hint of defiance. Something from a legend, they were numbering 7, and with arms raised high they were holding up heaven. Each had a name, a boon and a curse, like the first you invoke to move the earth. Second is a sun that will come if you beckon. Third will emerge from ephemeral essence existence. Fourth is a teacher, fifth is a student, sixth is expressed by the liquid movement, and my breath was arrested by what came next. Seventh is simple, seventh is death, yo. Though they holding up a holy place, I've been showing its true form's just a frozen waste. Get to marching, stepping with the soldier's pace, and abandon all hope of them golden gates. I've been selected as a messenger, profane prophets for the word when I pen a verse. I'm a curse to burst the worst of me, occurs whenever I get the urge to breathe. I've been selected as a messenger, profane prophets for the word when I pen a verse. I'm a curse to burst the worst of me, occurs whenever I get the urge to breathe. Met specters, ghouls, gas, and whites that drop a few wise pearls if I passed a pipe, slashed a knife into a human sacrifice. So the afterlife gifted me this magic mic. Screams of the damned taught me breath control, and the fallen angels gave me this crazy flow. Get the hip-hop copy of Philosopher's Stone, so I can transmute lead bars to gold. It's a little prosaic, I don't know how to say it or lay it down in a way that ain't so archaic, but I can place a phrase in your brain and break it. A gift from the God with 1,000 faces. Dark scholarship, learn to deal damage. Return to earth, the emissary of madness. Awaken in my bed with these alien thoughts like Dylan's dead, they replaced him with Knox. I've been selected as a messenger, profane prophets for the word when I pen a verse. I'm a curse to burst the worst of me, occurs whenever I get the urge to breathe. I've been selected as a messenger, profane prophets for the word when I pen a verse. I'm a curse to burst the worst of me, occurs whenever I get the urge to breathe. And there you have it. That is how I learned how to rap. And maybe if you guys pray really, really hard, some sort of eldritch demon will come visit you in the middle of the night too and take you on an incredibly psychedelic journey. Or you could just do a bunch of shrooms, either one. All right, so for my next part, I'm going to need the assistance of my friend, John Jeremy. We are going to be doing some freestyling. And actually, let me grab, I got some people to write down a couple requests for topics and words.
Hello? Is this on? This is on, right?
Yeah, I think so. I can hear you. Let's see, are we both in camera? There we go. Yeah, Wild Styling's back together. Alrighty, yo. So, let's see. If you want to put on, skip the next beat, put on the one after that, and we'll freestyle over that one.
So you got a list?
Oh yeah, I got a list of these. Okay, we'll kind of do it back and forth, maybe 4 bars, maybe 8. We'll just feel it out.
Feel it out. How's everybody doing?
I'll start this shit. Yo. I'll rip my pants. Never did the shit except within the sickest dance. Moving around like the dance macabre, and I'm ripping this so hard they calling me SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, my name's John, so what's the prob? I came back rocking this mic like it's my job. But hold up, I came through, so please nobody change the channel. I think we had a dope session on this freaking panel.
Hell yeah, man, we were dancing, necromancing, it's enchanting. With the way we doing this, no one could ever be commanding us to be stopping. That was not an option. We've been hip-hopping since the day that The Rock got crocked in.
He got crocked in, and I came back like a rocket, and you know that I won't stop it. You can see me with your optic. Look at me come through with my freestyle rants while I talk about boars versus freaking fire ants.
Next word we see, all I got was yikes, and I'm gonna run away from this as if I got my Nikes on and a night gone, dropping this just like a light bomb. Nightcads might find my mind on another level of resistance, another level of energy. No enemy could ever mess with my tremendous chi. Relentlessly I'm chasing this, I chase the beat. Never thought I'd be living on Easy Street.
On Easy Street, easy for me to catch that beat. What you wanna see, look at me, I'll beat the seat. So I came back just to rap with Knox on TV, and they see me and him, 2 MCs that they see, MC squared. Don't you dare to come there, you come here. If you want to battle me, we'll do this just like anywhere.
Anywhere? A place? Well, I choose Paris. I'm sorry about this, I'm embarrassed. I feel that I got too careless. Damn, I feel that I could kill this today, like I was killing people in the Champs-Elysees. I better move on down to the Louvre, where Mona Lisa got a moan and every single person coming to Paris always wanna see it. Yo, man, I need a vacation. Would you wanna be in?
Would I wanna be in what you seeing? I came back, now you see, like an awesome human being. While me and Knox just stand here and spitball. Trump loves this show cause it's called The Brick Wall.
Shit. Alright. Dudes getting political. Me, I keep it going mystical or hysterical, but I try to keep this shit less hypothetical, cause I'm getting full with the way that I've been eating, chowing down, and I got nuclear powered batteries I'll never power down. Fisting this shit like a piston, hitting this back with the click clack pow to distract anyone from the diss track. They get dicked back and spit back out like this shit's whack.
That was a good beat.
Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah, it was another Tonsu beat.
I'm gonna
Nice,
leave
guys.
though. after
You good?
this.
You good,
Yeah,
John?
Thank you
you
guys
for joining
so
me.
much
I
for
think I
having
got
me
time
rock a
for
little
one
bit.
more freestyle, and I seem to have used up all of the little like stickers that people wrote stuff down for me on. So I'll either do this off the top of my head, or if any of you guys out in the technical audience want to give me any requests once it gets started, please feel free. But don't tell me before the beat starts. Or do we have time for one more? Or we've only got 3 minutes. 2 minutes? All right, let's do like a minute or two. Okay. Final countdown, I might just to ground down. Gotta keep myself, but I found out I got myself knocked right out the last bout. But when I flash out like a flashback and my ass crack, coming back cause I must get on the backtrack. Backtracking like I'm stepping back over beats, stepping back right into my mother's ovaries. No man, I was born overseas with no degrees, man, cause I got no defeats. You better know the feats in this rule book. I built my character strong and my skills cook this shit like I'm a premier chef. Never let anyone here near to flex, and I'm a max at everything except Dex. Fuck that shit, man. Con is where I rest. Oh, anyone got more requests? Taxidermy? Oh my god, you're a dick. I love it. All right. Yo. I look at an animal, I'm like, that was furry. I'd like to preserve it with some taxidermy. I have to earn me at least $30 a week to keep my stomach from hurting. It will be digesting itself, and I'm hoping that you dudes question yourself, wondering how a man like me learned to rap. You think you could do this, bitch? Not in a snap. Alright, and I think we've only got a minute left, so I'll leave this to you guys. Thank you very much for having me.
Damn! That was freaking awesome! You guys are terrific. You just make all that crap up, and if you take my teleprompter away, I'm like a deer, not even a deer in headlights, like a deer mounted on a wall. That's.
So you're dead.
Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, kind of like that. Everybody, give it up for our incredible guests tonight. Come on back up.
Can I just say,
John Jeremy, Adam J. Sterling.
in the last 15 seconds, if anyone liked my stuff, you guys want to follow me, you can look me up at NOXTHEMC on Facebook, Instagram, any of that shit. Knox the MC.
Any other plugs?
Yeah, I got a plug real quick. Guys, what's going on? My name's John Jeremy. I'm going to be hosting the first live Art Basel right here in Long Island. The last one was in Miami. Prior to that, I believe it was in Germany. And it's going to be in Hauppauge at Simplace. So if you guys want more information about that, we're going to have a lion dance. We're going to have Megs Alfonso.
When and where?
It's going to be September 14th and September 15th, a 2-day event in Simplay and Hauppauge. You can go to existenceplus.com.
Adam J. Sperling. I'm starting 2 new shows this semester. It's gonna be cool. Syracuse University, Newhouse School of Goodbye.
Are we still on right now? Are we going over? I'm so sorry. Keep saying maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. If
Yeah,
we're going over,
keep going. Podcast.